Your sports talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Well, welcome to the club. You know, you get your gold or platinum membership card to the Undisputed Club. Now the club's always empty. There ain't nobody in there. They got to invite other mortals because it ain't that many people that get undisputed in the world of boxing. We've only had a few. Let me go top of my head with Bernard Hopkins, the Jermaine Taylor, right in that middleweight. Lennox Lewis, my GOAT. Then you got who you got? Okay, the boxing royalty of today, which would be Terrence Bud Crawford and Alexander Usyk, and now you got Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor is undisputed now by beating Jose Ramirez. We know that pretty much, I'm late on that. Everybody knows that fight has happened. He beat him. He's undisputed. I just think it's important that we mention undisputed. It's very hard to do. A lot of boxers are not trying to do it. We have to enjoy this and revel in the fact that somebody became undisputed at the 140-pound division in a good fight. The scores at the end, it went 12 rounds, went 114, 112, all three judges, which I don't think is right. I think it should have been about 4 rounds because this makes you clear. In rounds 6 and 7, I think it was, Josh Taylor had Ramirez down. Ramirez looked good early and looked good late. In the middle rounds, Josh Taylor kind of was dominating. But to Ramirez's credit, right? Because I thought he was going to get dominated even a little bit more than this. Because for me, the undisputed fight at 140 pounds was Josh Taylor versus Regis Prograis. That's how I feel about it. That was the WBSS tournament. Jose Ramirez didn't enter, right? Because if he did, he wouldn't have made it to the finals, in my opinion. But he did. I'm pleasantly surprised. His homeboy from California and everything. It's cool. I was pleasantly surprised at him, his will. It's like, okay, I got knocked down. I'm getting up in here. I'm going to be throwing some body blows. The left hook to the body, followed with a right uppercut. Those things were looking real great. He got knocked down in the first knockdown. It was a telegraph straight right hand. Josh Taylor's a southpaw. So you thinking, the rule is a straight right hand gets the southpaw. Yeah, but if the southpaw is awesome, he's going to, you telegraphing it, he's going to go back and come with his. Right, and that's what happened. But Jose Ramirez got up and fought, right, and fought like a real Mexican style, coming forward, trying to do what he's gonna do against this talented Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor is talented. He showed all of his attributes in this fight, and he won like we pretty much thought. He was a favorite, and he won the fight. And undisputed is undisputed. Now, I won't call him boxing royalty yet, because that wouldn't be fair to the likes of Terrence Crawford and Alexander Usyk. Alexander Usyk did it by going to everybody's backyard. I think Crawford's path was a little bit harder, but I think Crawford is a little bit more talented as well. You won't see people going avoiding Josh Taylor like a Terrence Crawford. But let's see what Josh Taylor does going forward, because then he has a clear path, if he does it, to be in boxing royalty, in my opinion, because undisputed is pretty much the membership card, right? Undisputed, he got all them 4 belts, wanted to enter the tournament, to the WBSS tournament, which some didn't. We just talked about that. And even after the fight, not too many people talking about, I want Terrence Crawford. Do I think he should be messing with Terrence Crawford? No, I don't think he beats Terrence Crawford. I don't think he's that talented. He's talented, but I would have Terrence Crawford winning that fight. But him wanting to fight Terrence Crawford, wanting to test himself, and when others don't, right, is a tribute to Josh Taylor ain't scared of nobody. That's what he said, and I believe him. Right, so now everybody keep on your radar. I don't think it's going to be taking the very best of the best to beat a Josh Taylor. Like I say, Terrence Crawford I think would beat him, and probably one guy in a lower weight division you might want to keep your eye on that I think could probably get him too would be a Devin Haney soon. Devin Haney's 135, but he's 135 and only 22 years old, which means when he's 24, he's going to be 147 probably go up to 140 real soon here, right? So. And I think he's skilled. We'll see him against Jorge Linares soon. We'll see how that works out. But rejoice. Rejoice. England, Josh Taylor, he did it with the WBSS tournament the hard way. Won that tournament. Beat Regis Prograis, who I consider to be the second best 140-pounder. And then he tops it all with beating Jose Ramirez. and traveling to do so. That's just simply awesome. So welcome to the club. You know, maybe you can invite me to come in, you know, every now and then, but you are a member of the Undisputed Club, which nobody can get in the damn place, right? Nobody can get in the damn place except you and 5 other dudes. That's pretty damn awesome. Congratulations, Josh. But you too, Jose Ramirez. That's you surprised me. You know, it's some things in the future for Jose Ramirez too, because he showed his how valiant his heart is, and he showed some things too that he's a better than I thought. Because when watching Victor Postal fight, I didn't think he really won. That could have been a draw. But coming in here against Josh Taylor and doing what he did, also losing the fight, but sometimes you can lose a fight and still look good. And that's what I think Jose Ramirez did. I think a lot of people will get off him about he ain't all that good. That's over now. Jose Ramirez is damn good too. Doma Sports Talk, worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.